Hello, welcome to the second video of the channel. Today we'll start with the chapter Unit 1 Business and its Environment. The introduction of the unit is this unit focuses on understanding the nature and purpose of business activity. It defines and analyzes how businesses are set up, how businesses can be classified, the objectives of different businesses, and the external factors that influence them. It is important to recognize that the world in which businesses operate is in a constant state of change. This key concept of change can also be linked to the idea of adding value, as most successful businesses are able to continue to create value despite the impact of political, economical, social, technological, and environmental changes. Let's move to the content of the chapter. Chapter 1 Enterprise. This was the unit, and the chapter 1 is Enterprise. Okay, so the nature of business activity. Business activity aims to satisfy people's need. In order to do this, it requires resources. Businesses operate in a constantly changing world, but the purpose of business owners and managers remain the same: to add value to resources, while meeting people's need. Purpose of business activity. A business is an organization that uses resources to meet the needs of customer by providing a product or service that they demand. There are several stages in the production of finished goods. Business activity at all stages involves adding value to resources such as raw materials and making them more desirable to and valued by the final purchaser. Without business activity, we would all be entirely dependent on the goods that we could make or grow ourselves, as some people in virtually undiscovered native communities still are. Business activities uses the scarce resources of our planet to produce goods and services that allow us all to enjoy a much higher standard of living than would otherwise be possible if we remained entirely self-sufficient. What businesses do? Business identifies the need of customer. They purchase necessary resources to allow production to take place. They produce goods and services which satisfy customers' need, usually with the aim of making profit. Okay, so now let's move to the factors of production needed by businesses. All business needs resources to be able to operate and produce goods or services. These resources are called factors of production. There are 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital, and enterprise. Land. This general term includes not only land itself but all the renewable and non-renewable resources of the nature, such as coal, crude oil, and timber. Second is labor. Manual and skilled labor make up the workforce of the business. Capital. This is not just the finance needed to set up a business and pay for its continuing operations, but also all the manufactured resources used in production. These include capital goods such as computers, machines, factories, offices, and vehicles. Enterprise. This is the initiative and coordination provided by risk-taking individuals called entrepreneurs. They combine the other factors of production into a unit capable of producing goods and services. Enterprise provides the managing, decision-making, and coordinating roles. Okay, now let's go to this chart. The concept of adding value. All the businesses aims to create value by producing goods and services and selling them for a higher price than the cost of bought-in materials. This is called adding value. If a customer is prepared to pay the price that is greater than the cost of material used to produce a good and service, then the business has been successful in adding value. The difference between the selling price of a product sold by a business and the cost of the material that is bought is called added value. Without adding value, a business will not be able to survive, as other costs have to be paid and the people investing in the business also expect a financial return. This is the example of adding value. First is jewelry shop. A well-designed shop window display attractive shop fittings, well-dressed and knowledgeable shop assistants, and beautiful packaging for each jewelry item. These features might allow for an increase in jewelry prices greater than the extra cost itself involved. Sweet manufacture extensive advertising of the brands of sweet to create an easily recognized name and brand identity, attractive packaging, and selling through established confectionery shops rather than widely available vending machines. Higher prices as a result of branding. Successful branding should add value. This was about business chapter 1. Thank you for watching.